How you doing, guys? Welcome back to Garage Builds. So I got this dirt bike that I left sitting for a couple of months in the garage. Finally decided to take her out, try to get her started. No matter how many kicks I gave this puppy, it was never gonna start. But I took out the plastic, the seat. I took out the carburetor right here. Takes 2 bolts, as you guys can see right here. And then your throttle cable just screws onto the top right here. You just unscrew it. And then your fuel line is going to be connected right here. You just unplug that and you should be good to go. And we're going to bring it out. I'm going to show you guys what you guys can do so you can get this bad boy started again. Alright, so I got the carburetor over here. Just took out these Phillips screws. It's going to have 3. 1, 2, and 3 over here. And I'll open this bad boy up. Would you look at that? There's a problem. Pretty sure this is the reason why she's not starting anymore. It is looking disgusting, mate. Yep, pretty sure that thing's clogged in there. So what you guys can do is you could just spray any type of cleaner in here, and you can scrape whatever doesn't want to come off. You can scrape it off. I'm gonna get back to you guys once I get this cleaned up. Another little tip before we get to cleaning: try not to mess with your little floater right here. Try not to like get it squished or anything, so set it on the side, because that's gonna mess up your starting. Your fuel's not gonna be reading or something like that. But just make sure you don't mess with it, so it will still work perfectly fine, just the way it was before you left it sitting for months. We're gonna be using some carb cleaner to get this boy cleaned up. So let's get to it. Spray that bad boy. Look how clean it's looking already. I guess just let that sit for a little bit. I guess if you have some thick corrosion in there, you can just scrape it off, whatever. It's your screwdriver or something. Scrape whatever is like really thick in there, but most of it should come out. Looks pretty clean already. Look at that. And then so I can kind of clean out my jets, little ports right here, all these holes. I just use a paper clip, goes right through. That does the job. Alright, the next step you're gonna want to do, you're gonna want to unscrew your jets so you can get them cleaned out and make sure you can see some light through them. And as you guys can see right here, hopefully it can focus. You can all see through them. It's pretty clogged. I'll show you guys once I clean this out. So what I like to do to clean this out, I just put it right on the, and I just spray through it until it starts spraying out the other side, like I just did right now. And as you guys can see, maybe you can see it. Let me clean it out some more. Alright. So you guys can see closely, you see the little hole? Now you can see it. Should look dirty, but I just finished cleaning her up, but the jet is, you can see through, so she's good to go. Once we got one of the jets clean, got the second one out. So you guys can see, you cannot see any light through it. Once you got her all cleaned up and put back together, don't forget to put your gasket in the middle, okay? Or it's gonna have gas all over the place, and you're gonna regret. You're gonna have to take everything back apart. Even though it's pretty easy to take these things apart, but now she's ready to go back on. Let's hope she starts. Don't forget to also clean this part from your throttle body that goes inside, because this is what controls your idle. And as you guys can see all that green crust on there, yep, that's a no-no. Let's get that cleaned up. All nice and clean, she's ready to go back in. Just in case you find yourself struggling to put this in here, you see this side where you got your little idle adjuster? See that little circle on the bottom? So that is gonna go with this side. The one that has that little thing. The long side is gonna go where the idle adjuster is not. So that's how that goes. This tutorial is only for bikes that used to be running and stopped running after being left sitting. Okay, so before we put anything back together, let's try and see if she starts. Most of the bikes, you gotta use your choke when your cold starts. On this one I have to. So make sure you turn on your gas. Let's see if she wants to start. Okay. Look at that. First crank. That was our first crank. She started. She was a little boggy, but it's been months, so that's okay. Back up and running. Get some more run through. Running, guys. You guys can see. We got her running. She got it fine on her own. Hope this helps some of you guys. Alright. Now that we got her running, we're gonna put her plastics back on and her seat. And we'll get back to you guys once she's back. And I hope this helps some of you guys. They're trying to get y'all's bike started. They've been sitting. Hopefully you guys get them back up and running and riding. So hope you guys have a blessed day, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next one.